Most kids spend most of their childhood hanging out in the schoolyard, hanging out with friends, or doing after-school activities. But some kids spend a majority of their childhood behind the comforts of the hospital wall, like 12-year-old Angel, who was born with the rare disease, VATER Syndrome.
It's like a bunch of diseases or a bunch of different things that happens, and then like cardio or kidney problems or stuff like that, and then it's mixed together so it makes water.
I was preparing myself for her to be born with Down syndrome when she was born. They had told us a test said 70–80% she probably had Down syndrome. So we had spent a whole bunch of time trying to learn about it and, you know, how to be parents to a Down's kid. And then they're like, nope, that's not what she has. As a matter of fact, you know, she's probably mentally just fine, but physically she's got all these different issues. People never understand when I say, you know, my daughter's really sick. They're like, oh yeah, my kid has a cold too. No, she doesn't have a cold. Oh, why? Well, what's wrong with her? Oh, you know, she has a syndrome. She had a bunch of, you know, different birth defects when she was born, and I try my best to explain it. You know, I don't usually tell them the name because they have no clue, and they just look at you like, what are you talking about? And when you explain things to people that have no clue of anything with medicine, they either get scared and think that your kid is going to hurt their kid somehow or another, so they don't want anything to do with you, or they pretend like they understand and then you never see or hear from them again. Like, family sticks around, but other people, they don't know what to do with it. It's scary.
When I was like 4, I started noticing that all these kids are pretty non-diseased. Non-disease.
Angel's aunt even wrote a children's book about Angel called White Bear's Big Adventure, meant to bring awareness to VATER Syndrome.
It's about younger me, how I got my surgery and my bear went missing and the hospital went through a whole shenanigan to get the bear back before I woke up. I picked some of the characters and I helped book. I helped different things, like the pictures and mostly the pictures, yeah.
We're hoping to continue to, you know, write a series of books that are based on kids with rare diseases and different chronic illnesses. Some things are not necessarily rare, but they're always going to be there. And kids, they go in the hospital and they, you know, read books, but everybody wants something that's like themselves or similar or even understandable to what they go through. So we thought this was a perfect opportunity to, you know, bring some awareness to the world and have fun doing it, because it's really neat. So.
Her mom and aunt have also teamed up on a website meant to further build a community for kids with rare diseases and chronic illnesses.
White Bear's World is well, it's still a work in progress. So it's someplace that what our overall goal is, one, you know, to have a place to introduce the books as they come out and start a community, but for Angel to have opportunity to talk to other kids, ask questions, just share and swap each other's stories, and an information center. People don't realize you drive by a hospital every day and you don't even pay attention to what's going on in there, but people are getting organs, people are dying, people are being born, people are fighting battles they never knew even existed.
Hopefully people know about it and learn about it and buy the book. Bing!
This is Hassani Malone reporting from Tampa General Hospital, signing off.